Alright, so a quick update on my Swedish Torch. It's still burning. Didn't quite work this time around to make the coffee I wanted. I have my cook set over there. But what I am able to do, and one reason I did come out today, is I found this military surplus poncho at a secondhand store. Now I'm sitting in the smoke because this thing kind of had a funk. I don't know if it was like cigarette smoke. It was real faint. I only smelled it when I was wearing it. But I'm actually using the cedar smoke, which is a great insect repellent, to kind of defumigate this and my gear. I have noticed that if I can do a smudge bath, which is basically just standing in the smoke, especially cedar, I will have less tick problems. I have actually gone out in the woods, made a cedar fire, and there's no ticks around anyways, but just made a stick fire and stood in it, and that smoke kept the bugs and even later on the mosquitoes off of me. So there's benefits of knowing the different materials. But anyways, I just thought I'd do a follow-up. I have had to babysit this thing. It does keep trying to go out on me, but I also think that one side of the log was a little wet. But it was a good proof of concept. So I hope if you guys bore through the or lasted through the 25-minute video of me trying to make this thing work, that you took something away from it. I sure learned a lot. I would definitely do a couple of things different. One, I would see where I got the vine tied around and I've got these stuck in its shims. I would make sure that it has gaps all the way down to the bottom. I think that's the problem, is as it's burning down, it's actually getting choked. But a couple of puffs and it lights right back up. You can see how it burns in those gaps. So you can see there that as the just lost one of my shims, as it burns down, that's where it wants to burn, is in those spaces. That's where it's getting air. So sorry for the shaky camera, really sorry, but get that going again. Yeah, see right in there? That's the cool. That's what you want. So you can see where it tapers down into that vine. If it optimally, I think it's just a matter of airflow. And I do think that this part of this log was a little damp. But I have a viable fire, stove here, and I can hold this, and it's been burning now for half hour, 45 minutes. So that's the benefit of these. And what I was trying to go for is you have a contained, you're in the smoke. You have a contained heat source in a fairly small package. And there was a guy who made up a bunch of those from like a 4x4 or a 6x6 thing, and he just drilled holes in it and made like a rocket stove kind of effect. And he was able to burn. They'd burn for like almost, I think he said about 50 minutes. And he did all different kinds of stuff on top of those, and he'd throw several in his rig, and then he had basically a portable campfire anywhere he went. Coax that back up. Anyways, just want to do a follow through since I spent all the time on the other video. Go ahead and show you, that's still going, and it's actually doing a job for me.